For 30 days. I woke up at 5 a.m. and no excuses and no snoozing and no just 5 more minutes. And I'm not going to lie to you, the first morning was war. Before this challenge, my life wasn't terrible. But it wasn't powerful either. I was distracted, scrolling late at night, waking up tired, rushing my mornings, always reacting to life instead of controlling it. I told myself I had goals. But my habits said otherwise, and deep down, I knew something had to change. Not next year. Not next month. Now. So I asked myself a simple question. What if 1 hour could change everything? I kept hearing about this idea, waking up at 5 a.m. People talked about discipline, focus, winning the morning before the world wakes up. Some ideas were inspired by books like the 5 a.m. Club. Others came from relentless discipline mindsets like David Goggins. But I didn't want motivation, I wanted proof. So I made a rule. For 30 days, I wake up at 5 a.m. and no matter what. No negotiation. The alarm rang. It felt illegal to wake up that early. My body was heavy. My mind was foggy. The bed felt like gravity had doubled. Every excuse showed up. You need more sleep. Start tomorrow. This is pointless. That's when I realized something. The battle wasn't against sleep. It was against weakness. So I stood up. And that first morning, I did almost nothing productive. I just sat there. But I didn't quit. And that mattered. By day 4, the excitement was gone. Now it was pure discipline, cold floors, dark skies, silence, and honestly, it was uncomfortable. But something was happening. I was starting to respect myself. Around day 10, something changed. My brain felt clearer in the morning. No notifications, no noise, no pressure. Just space. I started using that hour intentionally. 30 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of planning my day, 10 minutes of silence. And for the first time in a long time, I wasn't chasing the day. I was leading it. When 8 a.m. came, I wasn't waking up. I was already in motion. And that confidence followed me everywhere. By week 3, 5 a.m. wasn't torture anymore. It became identity. I wasn't trying to wake up early. I was someone who wakes up early. There's a difference. And that difference changes everything. I noticed. I wasted less time. I complained less. I felt stronger mentally. And my workouts improved. And my focus improved. But here's the real secret nobody talks about. It wasn't about the time. It was about keeping a promise to myself. Every morning at 5 a.m., I proved something. I control my choices, not my feelings. Did I become rich in 30 days? No. Did my life magically transform overnight? No, but something more powerful happened. I became disciplined. I became intentional. I became dangerous to my old habits. And discipline is a multiplier. It touches everything. Your work, your confidence, your relationships, your health. I stopped feeling behind in life because I had already won the morning. Here's the truth. 5 a.m. isn't magic. You can wake up at 5 a.m. and still waste your life. The power is not in the clock. It's in the decision. The decision to do something hard. Every single day. 5 a.m. is just a battlefield. And when you win that battle early, the rest of the day feels smaller. The biggest change wasn't productivity. It was identity. I stopped seeing myself as lazy. I stopped seeing myself as inconsistent. I became someone who executes. And when you change identity, your life follows. If you're waiting for motivation, you'll keep waiting. But if you choose discipline, you change direction. You don't need 5 a.m. specifically. You need a decision. One hard thing. Done daily. For 30 days. That's how you build the version of you that wins. So tomorrow morning, when the alarm rings, who are you going to be? The person who negotiates, or the person who rises? The hour doesn't change you. You change you. This is next level, you. Let's get to work.